Everyone, today I'm going to teach you about the create mod and some simple machines you can use. So create mod is like an engineering game where you can and use different machines to make different contraptions in your life of Minecraft. So the first thing you might want to do is like get a water wheel. It's one of the early game mechanics. I don't have JEI with me, so I cannot show you the recipes because I don't remember. But it's easy to use. The water wheel is very easy. You just place water like this and place the water wheel here to create stress units. So what stress units I'm going to be going over that right now. So when it comes to create, there's two different things you need to take care about. The speed and stress, and luckily we have these two machines. The first one I'm going to be talking about is the speedometer. Now the speedometer is used to is think of it as a way to check how fast something is going, and with engineer goggles you can actually see how fast it goes. Like you see the gauge information. Rotation speed is 8 rotations per minute, which is quite slow. And for the next one we have the stressometer. Now the stressometer shows you how many stress it's generating. So right now it doesn't seem like it's generating much. So let me show you one more. This is the creative motor. You can only get this in the creative mode of the create mod, and it has 262,144 stress unit. It's making it very like it's a very effective way. Okay, what is stress units? So let's say I want to let's say I want to use a mechanical press. As I can put this through a mechanical press, and you see the amount of stress units that from 262,000 to 16 to 262,000. Okay, this one actually, the thing is that the stress units infinite. So if I were to connect this, let me do this. If I connected this is from 192 SU, aka stress units, I'll use SU to 190. So usually so kinetic stress in fact is 60 for SU. And for each mechanical press that you add, it will stress it out more. So basically you have to have more stress. So now the remaining capacity for stress is 0 SU. Right now it's moderate, so you still have 64 stress units. It's this. So for each mechanical press you use, the kinetic stress impact is 64, around there. It should be 64. But I think if you increase, I'm not sure about this one, but I think if you increase the amount of power output, it will take up more stress. So if I add water out. So another way you can add more machines is to allow for easier to allow more contraptions. My English is bad. That is to so the other way is to add more mechanical output to increase the kinetic SU, which means that you can attach more contraptions. So basically, the more SU, the merrier. Speedometer is not, and stress and speed is different things. Stress is how much contraptions you can put on how much machines you can put on a contraption before it stresses out too much and it stops working. Okay. Speed is how fast the contraption will go. Why am I running here? Okay, so now that you know some of the basics, which can go a bit more advanced, okay. So stay with me. The next, so now we can talk about like transportation. To transport hot stuff, you can use three ways actually. You can use the tiny cogwheels, the large cogwheels, and one of my most favorites, mechanical belts. Actually, no, they added a new update which adds the chain conveyors. I'll go all through all of them right now. Okay, so first one, the cogwheel is simple. Okay, so very simple. Oh, transport stuff. You can also use shafts as well, so you can connect shafts. There's also other ways, like how to transport it, what stuff, transport hot energy vertically and horizontally. See, you can use gearboxes. So gearboxes, one thing I don't really like about gearboxes is that they actually invert. They invert the rotation. So you see this one, this part's going like clockwise, this part's going anti-clockwise. One thing I don't really like, but the good thing is that you can actually connect shafts through it. It's just not really that ideal for me. The next one, you can also use a horizontal gearbox. This is the vertical. Vertical is the shaft's inputs from top and bottom. This one is all four sides except top and bottom. The next one is quite interesting actually. I kind of like it. The next form of transport, belts. Belts. They can transport energy anywhere you want. So as the shaft move here, shaft move here. So it's kind of a good easy way, and it's not actually that hard to craft belts. I remember it's just 6 kelp. Let me show you guys. Please, 6 kelp, get a mechanical belt. It's not that hard, and you can also use mechanical belts as a form of transportation of items. So it's very easy way. It's easy. I like it a lot. Okay, the last one I'm gonna talk about is the chain conveyors. Now this is gonna be a bit harder, so stay with me. So for the chain conveyors, let's use a gearbox. Let me see. Put a gearbox here, the shaft. So let's say this is the start, okay? And I want to transport energy rotation to here for reasons. So I can add one here, chain conveyor, connect, and boom, now you can transport power energy. Another thing is that this is also in post-production updates, so in this update you also can hang on them, so it's also another form of like AFK transportation, it's very easy. Okay, next let's talk about actual contraptions. Let's talk about automation. There's a lot of ways to automate stuff in Create, as you can see, based on the amount of stuff. Let's start off with some easy ones that is very easy to do and follow, or up to some more harder ones. Okay, the first one I'm going to teach you is how to make a bread farm. Bread farm is going to be it is kind of hard, but yeah, it's very easy to master it. So first you want to get harvesters. Now this is not a tutorial to how to get stuff, how to craft stuff, so I'm just gonna get the stuff from from the creative menu. So first, mechanical harvester, linear chassis. I should probably talk about that. So linear chassis is like think of it as Lego bricks on a contraption. It just connects them. It can connect easily to contraptions, so you can easily connect stuff to the linear chassis. And it's quite cool. And you can also attach chests. The good thing about linear chassis is that it's also another form of like transport of items in a contraption. So anything that breaks, it will be directly sent into a chest that's connected to the linear chassis. So first, let's make a farm. Sure is better than the hole. That's much better. I'll skip this part. Skip this part. I've used the crate mod so much times that it's starting to feel like just a regular Minecraft stuff. Like last time when I was younger, I always saw, wow, they did it so nicely. Okay. Anyway, so this is gonna be the first. No, I didn't. That's disgusting. Okay, there's a wheat farm. Now, some stuff I'm going to actually not talk about today. So, but it's more of like the how to start the machine. But instead of that, I'm just gonna use controllers. But I'm not gonna talk about that today. You can use any form like levers. Okay, chicken, stop. Chickens, please stop. No. Okay. So next, okay. Next, you want to get a piston, and now you want to get a mechanical piston instead of the regular sticky pistons. Use a sticky mechanical piston instead of sticky piston, and because you can use piston extension poles. So based on my years of playing this game, here, then linear chassis, not there. One thing to know about linear chassis is that you can only connect them like, wait, did they change it? I think they, wait, no, they changed it. Yeah, they changed it. We used to be not able, oh no, I think it's, yeah, they won't connect like this. They won't connect like upwards like this. So they won't connect like this. So you can only connect them like this, like this, like this, but you cannot connect them like this. That's not possible. Anyways, after this, place harvesters. Slime it first. Always remember to slime your linear chassis before use. Okay, next we use the harvesters, which is quite fun to use harvesters because like this is quite fun. Now you want to find the dimensions of your farm. This is where your years of math comes in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So you want 9 piston extension bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Look at this. Oh, bugger. There we go. Okay. Now, this needs some form of input to input power. Now let's test it. In my computer, it just breaks. But my father looks like it doesn't. Oh shuck, I forgot. Make sure it's placed only in starting position so you don't break your props. I always make this mistake when I first make these kinds of stuff. Okay, but you see now, this is the test. Quite good. Okay, maybe we can do it faster. There you go. Okay. Thanks for your introduction, but where's the stuff? Where's the food? Oh, they pushed the food. Okay. That's a bit unexpected. Okay, so if you want to prevent that unexpected stuff, I recommend using chests. Not recommend, you need to use chests. Not I recommend, you actually need to use chests. Same balls. Okay, for this part, I'll actually use a gear shift. Gear shift will just inverts rotational output depending on if it's powered or not. So, technically speaking, if I add these do put a lever attached to it. Even my father's one, this one is so hard. Okay, and now you'll see that there's nothing. There's no, okay, there's something, but other than that, all of this into the chest. Very simple, very easy. Now the next part is we want to get this out. So, easy way, shoot. Do not glue this. Do not glue this. Because if you glue this, it will drop the stuff out. Then you can use belts, so you can connect them actually. Just follow my steps. You don't need to question. I'm an expert at this game. Next. Yeah. Ah! Did I say I was an expert? Oh gosh. I did say it. Never mind, I'm not an expert. Just forget about that statement that I made. Okay, next part is gonna be quite easy. Actually, no, it's not gonna be quite easy. It's gonna be quite hard to do this. 2 motors, okay? This one inverts. We don't want to use thing. Next, we need crushing wheels. So this will crush the wheat. Wait, how about seeds? Ah, they just crushed seeds. Okay. Okay, next. We're gonna get a bit more harder. Boop. There we go. Hard. Okay, this one will just, because when you grind wheat, if I remember this one, grinding wheat has a chance of giving seeds. See, look, seeds. We don't want seeds. We just want the flour. So this one we can just grind them up for no use, because they are useless. Crushing wheels. Remember how I said this needs to be inverted? Never mind, this stays. This. There we go. Okay. You know when you're actually doing it right, when you see like particles, like, you know those particles? Oh no, I'm crushing. Oh no. Oh my god. Let's test. Wait, that was my shaft. Uh-oh. Okay, anyways, this is a filter. So you can filter it. Boom. Now, seeds will go in. Crush. Nowhere to be found ever again. Correct. Now, the flour is going to be our main source of interest. You would want to cool them down. Okay. Let me show you how to cool them down. Let me get ready. Okay. So first, we can... there's 2 methods, but I'll do the quickest method. In my opinion, it's the quickest, which is to use. Okay, this one is not optional. It's optional. You can choose if you want to use glass or not. I choose to use glass. So, I'm going to give you a little hint on what I'm doing. Fan blowing, washing machine. You guessed it yet? No, too bad. Okay, I'm going to show you how it works. So, you place a chest. This is the easiest method to me by far. Place chest, place a funnel that will only accept dough. Might as well just put a furnace actually. That will only accept dough. Remember? I said will only accept dough. I need to do this. That will only accept dough. Okay, I was wrong. You need a chest. Why is everything so hard? Everything so hard. Will only accept dough. There we go. Okay. So you need a filter. This is a filter icon. You see this icon? This is the filter. Next, we want to do something in Create called hot washing. If you don't know what it is, it's basically when you put water in front of the fan. Gosh. Nope. Not what I planned. Okay, actually, so the thing is that fans can actually pass through, the wind particles can actually pass through to iron bars, so this is not gonna be a problem. So now, boom, should be washing. Okay, there we go. Click on the video. Now you make sure that's blowing and you keep doing faster. Do not invert it. Inverting it is giant no-no. Because that means that now it's only washing the water. So do not invert it. Give me a second. Do not invert it. So just like this. So now let me give you a brief moment on what the heck will happen when we do these steps. Follow these steps. Remember to follow these steps. These steps are important if you want to achieve a good farm in Create mod. Now, you see, crushing, 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 crushing. It'll take some time to crush though. Second. Okay, now, this sorted, this crushed, this washed. This is the brief moment. Wait a minute. How did the seed? It's all the dough. Okay. Thing is that some of the stuff might get trapped. Don't worry. It's part of the problem and the solution. So this is oh, I see why. I see why this happens. Okay, will this work this time? Work this time? I'm still not really the like I said, I'm still really not the expert. So I'm actually wrong. You need to place the bars inside. So just take the bar, clean it, scrub it. The hard 5-star hotel standard. So I'm a little stupid with that one. I'm a little stupid. Don't judge the book by its cover, okay? Even though I play Create every day doesn't mean I'm good. Some time for me to remember. I rarely play. I've forgotten how to do this. Okay. This create motor. Then give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Let me do this. Those and okay. So, anyways, let's see what we have. This is dough. Okay. This is the most important step now. Do not miss it. You want to set the time today first. So first, you want okay. I'm not gonna go to like mechanical arms. I'm going to just use the regular Syrian method, and that's just yeah. I think I actually do need to use mechanical arms for the next section. Anyway, so funnel this out. Funnel these out. Okay, this will be important. Next, we want to furnace. Furnace, okay. Okay, so next, you want to arm. So you connect the arm to do this. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. Like this. So this basically, you shift right click on the one you want him to grab, and just right click on the one you want him to put it into, and then place him down. Next, you need a form of power for him. This poor guy needs his melatonin. Yep. Yep. Can you work a little faster, please? Okay, let me see. Now it should. Okay, yes. But we also need a form of coal. Make coal. I'm not gonna go into the coal part. So I'm just gonna use a mechanical crate, okay? Actually, no. So use crate. If you're in creative, you can use the crate, but if you're not in creative, you have to find a way to make like a charcoal farm. not a coal farm. You cannot get coal farm unless you do like a mining stuff, but that will take a long time later. So anyways, I'll use charcoal. So to at least increase my reputation. And my reputation gone because of it. So I need to funnel stuff. So belts is actually, the thing about belts is that it's very good for early game transportation, like you can see here. It's just perfect, you know? Wrong way. Perfect. I'm dropping coal. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now the funnel, this funnel, will get the bread out. So put bread out. Should. Turns out it's not gonna put bread out, it's gonna put bread out on the underside. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So this will make bread now. And now we just need a crate with coal. Yep. 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 There we go. There's a lot of coal. Okay, now you need to transport it. Another good thing about sharks, they're very easy to use as transportation. See, it's not always like power. Okay, next we motor. Wrong way. There we go. And then put chest. Put chest here. Shaft. Belt. Tower. And then last but not least, funnel. And boom, you've made yourself a bread farm. With infinite bread. Bread farm. For this part, I will actually teach you how to use the redstone link. So, the redstone link, think of it as radio link. You place it down, put it on receive. I think there should be receive. Put it red. So now, this is a frequency with frequency grass 1. Put this here, frequency grass 1. Perfecto. Then, watch as it goes. Makes your farm bread. Yum. And it's very perfecto. It's just perfecto. What can I say? It's perfecto. And now, wheat's coming out. Yippee! And so you can see a full cycle. It gets washed. The good thing about fans is that they actually washes them. Not only washes them, but it also turns them into dough. Oh, it washes them and also pushes them, so you don't need any transportation mechanism. You can be faster. I know you can be faster. That's why I just don't know what to say. Okay, there we go. So that's it for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe. I hope this will help early game trade users with the create mod. And I have a challenge for you guys. Can you try to try to create this, but use only one power source? Okay, you can use multiple power source, but this is a challenge for guys. I'm gonna throw in for anyone who's watching this. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more Minecraft mod tutorials, or just want me to play Minecraft with maybe my friends or my little brother. Make sure to like, subscribe to not miss out on any of my future uploads of videos that might make you happy. And bye everyone. Bye.